Oh my.
After 2 long years, Altered Carbon finally returns to Netflix for a second season, with Anthony Mackie taking over for Season 1's Joel Kinnaman as Takeshi Kovacs. In many respects, Season 2 surpasses its predecessor with less Sherlock Holmes cyberpunk and more of a focus on exploring the depths of its universe with exemplary world building, mostly interesting new characters, and lots of kick-ass action sequences.
Of all the godforsaken rocks we've been to, we're right back where we started.
Mackie's interpretation of Kovach's is vastly different than Kinnaman's, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. However, it does take some time getting used to, especially in the first couple of episodes. Where Kinnaman's portrayal of the last envoy was more stoic and brooding, Mackie's is a bit more impassioned, with plenty of charm and swagger. In Season 2, after decades of searching for his centuries-old love, Kelcrest Falconer, Takeshi is lured back to his birth planet of Harlan's world in the hopes of locating her. One of the major through lines connecting both seasons is Kovach's desire to find Kel and continue their fight to reset the balance between life and death. In Season 1, most of the interactions between Kovach and Kel take place during flashbacks, with Will Yoon Lee's version acting alongside Goldsberry. But now that Kel is out and about in the present day with Mackie's Kovach, it feels different. Maybe it was Lee's palpable chemistry with Goldsberry back in Season 1 that lent the storyline such weight, but in Season 2, it's difficult to believe that these two characters were ever in love, undermining what should be the driving force of the story. While Season 1's rain-soaked streets of Bay City gave off some welcome Blade Runner vibes, Harlan's world has an entirely different aesthetic, complete with seedy underground nightclubs, lush green forests, and a mysterious elder orbital defense system that protects the planet's surface. Journeying to a new planet this time around gives Altered Carbon's universe a more grandiose feel, although it might have been interesting to explore more of Bay City, and Earth for that matter, to really expand the scope of the show. Kovach's sleeve upgrades are another nifty addition to Season 2, making him even more of a killing machine than he already was. Sure, these combat skills don't add any narrative weight to the story, but they do look super cool, especially the mag plates, which allow Kovach to call weapons that are biometrically coded to his sleeve. Think Kratos summoning his Leviathan axe in God of War. Overall, the action and the fight choreography are top-notch, with meaningful, character-driven battles towards the latter half of the season that carry emotional weight for key characters. Joining Kovach on his interstellar quest to find Kel is fan favorite Poe, once again played by Chris Connor. The AI continues to strive to be more human than digital code in Season 2, which sometimes takes him on side quests that detract from the main storyline. However, Connor's performance is so endearing, if you're a Poe fan, the meandering narratives probably won't ruin the story.
But if you chase after your ghosts, you just might become one.
Altered Carbon's second season does a great job of expanding its imaginative universe for the better. Anthony Mackie has a very different interpretation of Takeshi Kovacs in Season 1's Joel Kinnaman, however, that doesn't make it any less of an impactful performance. Toss in the strong supporting cast, and Altered Carbon Season 2 is a worthy follow-up. For more on Netflix, check out our reviews of Dracula and Lock and Key. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you like to watch IGN.
How does it feel to be afraid of death again? Or is this your first time?